What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and whenever I'm wearing this sweatshirt, I have to mention I'm a former Marine, but this sweatshirt was sent to me by another cooking channel, Rivet Gardener. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description and the iCard. Somebody once asked me why I call myself a former Marine when once Marine, always Marine. Me calling myself Marine kind of takes away from the people that are actually in right now, in my perspective. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is going to be a veggie burger slider. I did some mini burger sliders a while back, and one of my subscribers, Pedestrian Hippie, we kind of went back and forth on that video, and I said, you know what, I'm going to come up with the vegetarian recipe for that, so that's what we're going to do. Using this, I have some slider buns. These happen to be the sweet and soft buns. I have Swiss cheese, Portobello mushrooms that are thinly sliced. We're going to kind of cut these down a little bit more. I have a green pepper, also a red pepper. I would have just gone with the green, but I had a red one that's getting a little older. Let's go ahead and throw that in. I have an onion. Use any kind of onion except a red onion. It's not going to look that well once we cook it down a little bit. We have some Worcestershire sauce and some stuff I barely use, but I saw it in my cabinet. We have some Rachel Ray Pump Up Your Burger seasoning. We're going to season them with that. Anyway, I'm going to get my prep work done. When I'm done with that, we'll get cooking. Cooking our vegetables. I do have some canola oil spray in here. We're going to go ahead and dump all these vegetables in here. Now, if you wanted to use regular cremini sliced mushrooms, feel free to use that. I wanted to use Portobello mushrooms just because I think it would add a little bit more volume to our veggie burger. So what we're going to do is throw everything in and cook it down before we season it. I want to pull as much moisture out as possible before I add our Worcestershire. So this should take, I'm going to imagine, about 15 minutes. We've had this cooking for about 13 minutes, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of moisture in here. So what I'm going to do, partially to deglaze the pan and to add a little color to it, so I'm going to go ahead and add our Worcestershire, and then we're going to kind of hit it with this seasoning. Now when it comes to this taste test, I'm not going to tell Mason that these are veggie burgers, and kind of let's see what he thinks as far as, you know, the taste and everything goes, because this absolutely is, excuse me, the first time I've done this. Now we got the vegetables cooked down about where I want them, and I have my bottom layer of buns at the bottom of this pan. I'm just going to hit them with some Swiss cheese. I'm assuming any kind of cheese is going to work. Now on my other sliders I did not put cheese on the bottom, but since these are vegetables I went ahead and added some cheese just in case there was a little moisture getting pulled out. So we're hitting it with the cheese. We're going to come back over it with our vegetable mixture. This is real hippie right here. Alright, so we got that in there. Looks like I'd made just the perfect amount. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. I'm going to go ahead and get some pickles on here as well. Pickles on there. Now sometimes when you're doing stuff you have to kind of go on the fly. So I was thinking after I got the pickles on there, you know, let's just hit it with a little raw onion on it. Just to kind of give it that more of a hamburger taste, I guess. Since we're missing the meat, might as well add something else in there. Alright, so we got that on there. We're going to top it with some cheese. Again. And I'm going to finish topping that. I just ran out of what's in here, but I'm going to go ahead and open up another pack. Get my other layer on there. I did go ahead and actually add another layer of cheese to this. Again, just because these are veggie, so trying to add as much stuff to kind of pump it up as possible. I'll eat that. Alright, this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees until I can see that the cheese is melted well. Look like coming out of the oven. Now it's time for me and my taste tester to dig in. Right, so now it's time to dig in and see what he thinks about these sliders. Definitely have plenty of cheese. Alright, let's see what's up. Got a little fallout, so you're going to want to eat it straight up and down, but what do you think?
It came out pretty dang good for a meatless hamburger slider.
How'd you know it was meatless?
Well, didn't really taste much meat, but I realized there was mushrooms and that took up the bulk of it, which good substitute for meat.
It's a meaty vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I guess you could tell they're good though. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Try this out, all you vegetarians out there, and even non-vegetarians. This is like really good. You don't really miss the meat in this. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.